In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can lose weight without actually exercising or working out. Because I know for some of you, exercising is not really an option, and it could be for a number of reasons. You could have some sort of disease that doesn't allow you to work out, or you could have like an injury, knee pain or lower back pain that doesn't really allow you to exercise, or you're just lazy, or you don't have the time to work out. Many people have a busy schedule and they don't have the time to get in the exercise, but you still want to lose weight. So, how do you do that? So, in this video, I'm gonna try and give you an ideal meal plan that is gonna help you lose weight without exercising. Now, let's talk about exercising for a second. Exercising, the only reason why exercising, doing cardio, lifting weights help you lose weight is because it helps you burn calories. But does that mean that you cannot burn calories without exercising? Of course not. You burn calories all day just by surviving. I'm sitting here, I'm making this video, right? I'm still burning calories because everything is working properly. My brain is working, right? My muscles, everything is working. The organs are working, right? Your digestive system, your respiration system, everything is working. And therefore, just the fact that you are surviving means that you are burning a lot of calories. And the only thing that exercise helps you with is getting and burning that extra few calories, right? So if I, for example, have like a desk job and I'm sitting on my desk all day and then I go home and sleep, if I'm burning about 3,000 calories all day, right? If I added a workout session, I might burn about 3,500 or even 4,000 calories if I started to work out. But if I take out the exercise away, I am still burning 3,000 calories, right? So you are still burning calories, and therefore you can lose weight. Okay. So again, we've talked about that on this channel is that you always want to make sure that your calories in are always less than calories out. But since you're not exercising, your calories out is very low, right? And so you can only manipulate the calories in part. And that is what this video is about. This video is about creating that ideal meal plan that is supposed to help you lose weight. So in order to lose weight, obviously you want to make sure that the diet plan is, first of all, is lower in calories, and second of all, it actually makes you feel full, right? Because that's not really the case. Like if I just say that you want to eat less calories and I give you one bowl of whatever food you like, and that's all you're going to eat the entire day, that's not how it works. It's impossible to do. So we also want to make sure that the lower calories are abundant in quantity, and so that you can feel full. And so we're going to start off with breakfast. We're going to go all the way to lunch and then dinner. Okay, so here it goes. And so the ideal breakfast is going to be 1 cup of oatmeal, 1 apple, 2 eggs, and 1 or 2 slices of bread. Now, why exactly is this an ideal breakfast? Let's break it down. The first thing that this breakfast has is oatmeal. Now, oatmeal is very high in fiber and is also very low in calories. You can have 1 big cup of oatmeal. It might have just about 100 calories, right? And the beauty about oatmeal is that it is very high in fiber. And when you eat something that is high in fiber, you stay very full, right? That's the beauty of fiber. Fiber actually helps you stay more full. If I ate something that was high in fiber and it also had 200 calories, and I ate something that was lower in fiber and it also had 200 calories, I'm going to feel a lot more full after eating the thing with the high fiber, because that's how fiber works. It goes in your gut and it just fills it up, right? So you don't feel that much hungry. And so that is why oatmeal is the perfect option for breakfast. The second thing we had in the breakfast was apple. Now, there are lots of fruits out there, but apple is very, very high in fiber. Again, the same benefits of oatmeal you're getting in with your apple, right? So apple is also, again, a good choice. And then we also added a few eggs and some bread. Right now, eggs were only there for to provide you the basic protein and a little bit of fats. Just an overall good choice for breakfast. And obviously, with that, you had bread. So this was the ideal breakfast. Now let's talk about lunch and dinner. Now, I'm not really differentiating between lunch and dinner because for me, it's basically the same meal. You can just eat whatever you're eating for lunch, and you can eat exactly the same for dinner. So there's really no need to differentiate between the two. And so what is the ideal lunch, or what is the ideal dinner? Just like the breakfast, we're going to divide this into three parts. One is going to be a bowl of vegetables, the other is going to be meat, and the other is going to be your carbs coming from bread or pasta or rice, whatever you like. Okay, so we're going to break it down into three parts. Okay, now what is special about this meal? First of all, it has vegetables. Vegetables, just like oatmeal, as we discussed earlier, vegetables are very, very high in fiber, right? They are high in fiber and they are low in calories, right? Vegetables are one of the foods that are very low in calories, but they're high in fiber, and so they keep you full, right? So you want to add a big bowl of vegetables in your lunch. With that, you're going to eat some meat. It could be beef, it could be chicken, it could be fish, and the only reason why it is there to fulfill your protein requirements, right? And then obviously with that, you have something on the side, bread, it could be pasta, it could be white rice, and you don't necessarily need to add in the brown rice version. Like, most people like to go brown bread and brown rice simply because they are the better option. But you really don't have to do that, because in this meal you're already having too much fiber. And trust me, you're eating fiber for breakfast and oatmeal, and then you're also eating vegetables. You don't need more fiber than that. You're already doing a great job. So this is the ideal plan for your lunch. One thing that I forgot about in breakfast about oatmeal was that you can also add in some sugar in your oatmeal. Now, I know a lot of you are going to go, you're going to feel weird, this coming from me. I'm supposed to be a weight loss coach. Why am I telling you to eat sugar? Because, sugar is seen bad. But let's talk about sugar. Sugar actually isn't that bad. What makes sugar bad is that, look, sugar has got carbs in it, just like any other food. Like, everything else also has carbs in it. But sugar, the reason why sugar is so bad is that it doesn't have any fiber. It doesn't have any fiber. You just take in the sugar and it provides you a quick burst of energy, but it doesn't really keep you full. So that is why sugar is seen as the enemy in weight loss. But since you're having a lot of fiber in your oatmeal, adding a few tablespoons of sugar isn't really going to be a big deal. But it's going to make a huge difference in how the oats are going to taste. Because me personally, I can never eat oatmeal without some sort of added sugar, because it's just it's plain oatmeal. Nobody likes that. But if you add in some sugar, some brown sugar, maybe some honey, anything that it's sweet can really bring out the flavor in oatmeal. So you can add that in your diet as well. So this was the perfect diet plan. What made it so perfect was that you were eating high fiber all day, right? Fiber, again, lower in calories, and it also keeps you full. The second thing amazing about this diet plan that it was also, I would say, moderately high in protein, because you're having protein in lunch, dinner, and also in breakfast. And you're also getting your carbs from all the vegetables, and you're getting a little bit of fat from, the eggs and all the other stuff. You're also getting in a little bit of fat. Now then, do I eat like this? No, I don't eat like this. I don't eat vegetables all day and all night. I don't eat oatmeal every day. But again, that's the thing. I work out, right? I go to the gym, I work out, right? I have like very different types of exercises. I do cardio, I do boxing, and I also lift weights. So I'm constantly keeping myself busy with these exercises. And so I can get away with eating all the things that I want to eat, right? I don't restrict myself to this particular strict diet, which we just talked about, right? Because theoretically speaking, this is a great diet. Theoretically speaking, this is a great diet, but practically it's hard to keep up with, right? Nobody really likes to eat vegetables, all right? Even like the most fit people in the world, they don't really like to eat vegetables. And the same is with everyone. We don't want to eat as vegetables, but they're just good for you. But if you exercise, you won't really have to go through all this. You won't have to really go through this very, very strict diet, simply because you're burning more calories, right? If you're burning more calories, then you can you can be a little bit playful with your diet, right? You can add in some cheese, you can add in some sugar, you can add in some juices, anything that you like. But if you're not exercising, you have to be very, very strict with your diet, which I find really, really hard to do. Okay, and that's what I tell my clients. If you don't have the time, if you're lazy, take out the time from your life. Stop being lazy. If you're injured, then that's a totally different thing because you don't have an option. But if you're just being lazy, which is the case for most of us, and if you don't have the diet, if you don't have the time, then take out the time, right? Wake up early. Wake up at 5. Wake up at 4, right? You're gonna get an extra 1 hour or two. Wake up early. Get in some exercise, right? Get in some more exercise and stop making this excuse that you don't have time, because we all can get time. It's all about priorities. If you give your health this priority, you are going to exercise, right? So give priority to exercising, and that way you're going to be more flexible with your diet. You won't really have to go through all this oatmeal and then vegetables after that. You don't really have to go through that. You can eat whatever you want, just exercise. But again, I know there are some people that for whom exercise just isn't really an option, and so for them, this is the ideal meal plan, right? Theoretically, this works best. The only problem is that people cannot be consistent with it, and that's why I added the option of sugar, right? Add in some sugar in your diet, right? So it's gonna make it more tasteful, and it's gonna taste better, right? So theoretically, this diet works, but again, I encourage you to work out. But if you can't, this diet is going to help you lose weight.